So our next chord is actually going to be G7, and looking at our diagram, we're going to need our first finger on the E string, which in the first fret. We're then going to need our middle finger on the C string, second fret, and then our ring finger is actually going to be tucked under our next finger on the A string, but also in the second fret. So when we come to bring our ukulele to playing position, it'll definitely be more comfortable, but that is the shape, that sort of triangle shape that we're thinking of when we come bring our ukulele around the other way. So now that we know where to place our fingers for G7, we're going to bring it into playing position. Remember, the head of our ukulele goes to our left side, and we're going to need our pointer finger on the E string, first fret. Our middle finger is going to be on the C string, second fret, and our ring finger is going to be on the A string, second fret as well, A string, second fret. So here is where it becomes super important that you have that nice curved hand shape. If you start to lock like this, first of all, it hurts, and we actually can't properly reach all of the positions. So you want to bring that wrist almost back. You want to make sure your thumb is firmly placed on the back as well, and you have a really nice hand position, a nice curved hand position. Depending on how large your fingers are, it might be helpful if you just simply turn your wrist a little bit this way, and it gives you that better angle to put your middle finger and your ring finger right next to each other. So your pointer finger, middle finger, and ring finger. So just that slight turning of the wrist out helps you have that better angle. And as always, you're thinking about reaching the tops of your fingers. So we're going to play G, slowly going through each string, making sure it could ring clearly. So listen first. So go through again, make sure each string is ringing nice and clear. If it sounds something like this, that pointer finger might not be touching firmly down. It also might be your middle finger is starting to flatten and is touching another string. And if your bottom string's not ringing, either this finger is not pushing down hard enough or your pointer finger could also be flattening. So make sure each finger is nice and curved and only touching the strings that they need to play. So take a second and practice making sure each string can ring nice and clearly. And if you want to experiment with that angle, find where it's sort of comfortable for your hand. Okay, shake it out. We're going to do 4 strums, drop our chord hand, and then bring it back up. So find G7, 4 strums, drop, and then back up. 1, 2, ready, and drop, back up, drop, back up, drop, and up, drop, and up. So we're going to do it a little faster, and again, be thinking about each time that you bring that hand up, that each of your strings are ringing clearly. So just a little faster. 1, 2, ready, and down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. So this, it can be one of our trickiest chords. It has 3 fingers, and we have to think about what strings to hit, what strings not to hit, and really good posture. So if you need to spend some time on this video just practicing finding that triangle position, take the time now before moving on.